going to do your quick practice on Filezilla. After you've done the installation of Filezilla, you will notice that either Filezilla would be in your all programs, and here we have Filezilla FTP client, Filezilla, or if you put it on your task menu, it would be on your task menu. We're going to go here from all programs. Once we open up our Filezilla window, you have your host, which is your FTP server ID that you have from your email, your username, and your password. Once you've connected once, you can also go here into your Quick Connects drop down, and you will notice that there is the save of your username and password that you have actually been to once. So if I click on that, I'm already in a connection, but I'm going to establish a new connection. Once I click establish a new connection, you know over here, this is my server, and then over here, this is my local computer. As you will see, local site, and these are the files from your computer, and then you'll see remote site. If I come over here, all my files are going to be stored in my public_HTML. Those are the files that the website is actually going to see. We're going to click on public_HTML. As right now, I don't have an index file. Index is the file that's always going to be the first file when you actually launch your site. So that's the file we're going to practice with in your Filezilla practice. So I'm going to go over here and open up my notepad. We're just going to use a simple text editor right now. We're going to use Notepad. And here in Notepad, I'm going to copy that code that I gave you from the file practice, and we're going to paste it here. If you notice, it's just a paste here. And then I said I wanted you to enter your name here, change that to your name. So I'm going to change that to my name. Then I'm going to File, Save As, and I'm going to save this file as index.html, and I'm going to actually save it in my documents folder, and I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to minimize this real quick. Now I'm going to go over to my documents folder. I'm in my user, which is workgroup, and I'm going to scroll down and look for documents. Here's my documents, and I'm going to do the modified, last modified, because index was my last folder. And I'm going to click on index, left click and hold it down, and just drag it over to the right side. Now I actually have that index file in there, and when I go to the quadassumpter.web, albanytechweb.com, this index file is the file that's actually going to show up. Now let's talk a little bit about that second one I actually introduced you to, the one with the actual folder. Let's try that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to my documents, and I'm going to create me a new folder, and this new folder I'm going to say my first website, and I'm going to save it, and I can actually minimize that right now. Let's go back to my notepad, and I'm going to copy that line of coding that I gave you, and I'm going to just paste over this one, and I'm going to go in here and type in my name, and I'm going to file save as this. But now this time I want to save this index.html file. I want to actually save that into the folder I just created, my first website. So I'm going to open that, hit save. Now that file is saved in that folder. I'm going to just minimize this. I'm going to go in documents. Here I'm still in documents, last modified, which is there, and I'm going to scroll down. I have a lot of files in here, but I'm going to scroll down to my folders, and I'm looking for the folder that says my first website. Let's find it here. Okay, let's do this by name. That might be better for me. Okay, and it's not in here. And am I overlooking it? Okay, let's go back here. My first website, there it is. Let's refresh our documents folder. There it is. What happened here was I did not refresh my documents folder, and I had created the my first web folder, and I had not refreshed the file. So there, the file was not showing up. And in order to refresh the file, you go up here to refresh the file, the double arrows. If I refresh the files, there's my first website. If I click on that folder, left click, hold down, and drag it over just as I did index.html, you notice that folder is now over there. And now if I click on that folder, I can go inside that folder. And now you will see my path is public_html / my first website. So when I actually go to laquatasumter.albanytechweb.com / my first website, that's going to go up to this file.